Qualcomm, the world's biggest supplier of mobile phone chips, is telling investors that it expects to benefit from the rollout of 5G networks. Its chips will supply the 5G connectivity for cars, PCs, and home broadband. 5G, as we have explained, will feature higher speeds than the current 4G networks. And that was just one of the topics at the Mobile World Congress, an annual conference that attracts heavy hitters from the wireless industry. Jon Fortt is covering the event for us from Barcelona, Spain.
"5G, geopolitics, and foldable phones all grabbing attention at Mobile World Congress in Barcelona. Some of tech's power players are positioning themselves for a surge in spending on faster, more power-efficient networks, hoping for a once-in-a-decade opportunity to pull ahead of rivals. With U.S. carriers lighting up the first citywide mobile 5G networks this year, the business opportunity for tech heavyweights like VMware is finally real.
I really see it 2020 is really where it's going to happen. Right now, the national anthem is playing. Next year, the game gets started.
VMware is offering technology to help service providers transition to 5G. And meanwhile, device makers like Huawei and Samsung are already rolling out 5G phones. Geopolitics looming in the background of this year's show. Intel's Bob Swan said the sooner those clouds clear, the better.
Well, I think we're all excited by the progress that seems to be made in the discussions between the U.S. and China, because we think global trade is good for the industry in particular.
But for so many companies gathering here in Spain, those opportunities depend on the 5G networks actually getting built, tower by tower, as quickly as possible. Ericsson's CEO said in the U.S., a tight labor market is making that a challenge.
And we're probably one of the largest trainer of tower crews in North America, actually. But what we see now is that the tower crews are the limiting capacity to actually modernize faster.
A good economy will help consumers afford gadgets like those foldable phones, both more than $1,900, when 5G is ready. But until then, it's a potential headwind. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Jon Fortt in Barcelona.